This is Off the Apps and In the Chair. 2 women, 1 salon chair, and endless dating disasters. With Sage and Sarah.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
We're back.
We are back. And this is appointment number 3 and why we are sugar-free. And, you know, a lot of these dates, the one thing that we haven't seen a lot of is sugar daddies. They're just like kind of harder to come by. And I don't seem to ever get close. But you had you were the closest one in there.
We had a close encounter with a potential sugar daddy. You want to hear about it? You ready?
I think I need to hear about it.
Yeah. So this happened this summer. I was in Ocean City, New Jersey, the home of the potential sugar daddy.
Yeah, because we need to change location. We when we say we're strategically dating, we aren't just sitting at
We're
home.
all over. We're bi-coastal, which you'll learn.
I'm international trying out.
Yeah, international.
Yeah.
Oh, the apps are always on when we're abroad. Like, come on. We put that thing on passport mode. Like,
when you're close to a boat area.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
You have a yacht? Call us. We can film episodes from a yacht.
Land for the Sugar Daddy Festival.
Yes. The Sugar Daddy Festival. We should start wearing those candy necklaces, maybe.
We should.
Future episodes.
If you subscribe, we'll send you one.
True. So I'm in Ocean City, New Jersey, which you would think decent breeding ground. We have a lot of rich men. There are boats. There are bay houses. And something that I learned this summer in all of this is that there's a little tagline in Ocean City and maybe in other shore towns.
Okay.
The beach is public. Everyone's invited to the beach. Not everybody's invited to the bay.
Yeah.
Nobody goes to the bay. You have to be invited because it's all private land. It's private spaces and docks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's much more exclusive. So who knew?
You got an invite.
Yeah, I sure did. So we're out at the bar. Should I shout out the bar?
Yeah.
Shout out to yesterday's. It's actually in Memora, right over the bridge and right before you get to Ocean City. You can come find us there next summer if you want. So we are basically at yesterday's, and I excused myself to like go to the bathroom for a minute, and we kind of transitioned from dinner to drinks. So now we're all sitting at the bar.
And you're with your family, right?
Yeah, one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's important.
Yeah. So we have my brother, his girlfriend, and my friend. So here we are. They kind of already have situated themselves, and the only spot open is right here at the very end, next to this older gentleman. So basically how we are right now. Yeah. Oh, very handsome.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't even call him cute because he is old. Like legitimately.
All right. So handsome is more appropriate.
Very handsome. Yeah. So sit down. And immediately, and not in this like sloppy weird way, but like immediately this man looks at me and goes, "Do you want to have my babies?" Which like any other person who knows me knows like that's the last thing you should probably lead with.
The diaper got more further than
that's true. That's true.
Than the baby.
I was willing to ask more questions of Diaper Dan than I was of Old Man Joe. Yeah. So so basically he says, "Do you want to have my babies?" And I was like, "I'm not really sure I want to have any babies, certainly not yours. So like, I don't think so." And I kind of just like politely end the conversation and try to just like do my own thing.
Mind your business.
Yeah, mind my business. And then I'm chatting and he's chatting with other people that he's with. And then he turns to me again and he's like, "Well, like, do you want to marry me?" I was like, again, we haven't really talked that much. And like, I love that you're being forward, I guess. But like, no, I don't think I want to marry you.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I mean, like, listen, when the golden years are happening, I guess you don't waste time.
No,
like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
So he asks for my hand in marriage. As you can see, that we didn't get there. So I'm like, yeah, no, thanks. Chit chat a little more. Eventually we land on what sparks my interest. He goes, "Well, can we at least sail on my boat to Venice?"
Should have led with that.
I was like, you know what, brother? You should have led with that. And we would have been married and I would have probably been pregnant. So it's fine. So he made the mistake, the first of many.
The chain of events. But anyway, to the boat. I was excited for the boat.
Exactly. So immediately I'm like, okay, perhaps this is the ticket. Like perhaps we venture into sugar daddy land. Hadn't done that before, but like there's a first time for everything.
It's like Willy Wonka, the golden ticket.
I thought I received the golden ticket for free. Like I didn't really have to do anything. So we're chatting at that point because I'm like, okay, I take the bait. And we're talking about the Bay House and we're talking about the boat and like sailing and what he does for a living, what I do for a living. Mind you, I'm in like a normal kind of nice summer outfit, tube top, the arms are out. This man goes like this, looks at my arms, and I have freckles all over. He goes, your freckles are like constellations. Forget it. Forget it. Like,
in love.
That's it. I'm sold.
It's in the stars.
Like, oh my God. I tell people this story. First of all, everyone has heard this story from my parents, my grandmother, my brothers.
He was going to come to Thanksgiving.
Everyone knows immediately this story. And I've led with this constellation bit. And my mom, when I told her, goes, well, you should marry him. And I said, Mom, I think he's like 70. What did we say he was?
I think 7.
I don't want to like
I think we
jump
said
the gun, but I think he tells me he's like 78. And I tell my mom this and she's like, oh. And she goes, oh, I don't judge. Well, okay, Reggie. We'll talk about that.
She subscribed.
So, Reggie subscribes to the chat. So anyway, this man tells me that my freckles look like constellations. I am what? And I'm like ready to like figure it out with old man Joe.
Yeah.
And so chatting a little bit more, the night's kind of like wrapping up. My brother is like, this is the most ridiculous you've ever been. So like we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah.
And so instead of just like asking me for this is what I love. These old men, this old school business media, is
they
like
don't have any of that.
For real.
Yeah.
So this man is like, do you have a business card? I'm like, did you not hear what I do for a living?
Yeah.
I work with people with dementia who are like in their 80s. Like, what's a business card?
Sign me up.
Right. Like, what's a business card gonna do for me?
Yeah.
Mind you, my dad also said, he was like, well, you know what? Like, you kind of have the expertise. So, like, jump in, see what happens. Like,
and it's only for a little bit.
The whole family subscribes.
Yeah, we just need you in the will.
Yeah. So he asks for my business card. I certainly do not have a business card. If like Vistaprint wants to sponsor us, like I could have a business card, but like I don't yet. So anyway, I take a receipt. I try to do like the coolest thing I can figure out in like 5 seconds. I take like the back of a receipt, write my number on it, and I'm like, I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I can't meet him with the phone. He's going to be like, oh, she is a millennial. So I was like, okay, so here's the receipt. Give him my number. Don't you know? Raise your hand if you've ever gotten a booty call 12 a.m. or later from a man in their mid to late 70s. Anybody here?
Nope.
Oh, me.
Put a finger down.
It's me. This man calls me. Calls.
God, what a gentleman.
12:16 in the morning. 12:16 in the morning. And I am legitimately asleep. Not only do I ignore this, I am out for the night. Yeah. So I'm reasonable. Like, come on. I text him the next morning and I'm like, Joe, like, it's a little early for.
Did he leave a voicemail?
No, I wish he did. Because then we could add that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, we don't have a voicemail. So I just text him back and I'm like, Joe, like, 12 is a little bit early, a little bit late for you to be doing this for our first phone call. And are you figuring out that I don't know time?
Yeah, facts.
That's kind of what I'm feeling like. And he was like, I was just so eager to meet you, and I was so eager to like talk to you, and I like had such a nice time.
Yeah, his Viagra still working.
Right, Viagra was like also Viagra.
You could sponsor.
This is like a sponsor us episode. It's like Viagra, Vistaprint, like. What do we got? Yesterday's. Who's counting? So we're like kind of chit-chatting throughout the day, and I'm kind of getting like less and less interested because obviously as all the Aperol spritzes wear off, that's what one does. They get uninterested in 80-year-old men. So this is where the real kicker comes in. If we haven't already been kicked, now we're here. So he says, why don't you come over? So I'm like, okay, well, like, what's the address? Yeah. I want to see the boat. And the whole family wants to see the boat at this point. I told everyone this story at breakfast. Like, they're ready to go. I have the whole family ready, packed in the car.
Because a boat is a family investment. So everybody gets to use the boat.
Yes, this is for me and again.
Yeah, you're doing it for everybody.
The hashtag elevate the whole team. We're here for everybody.
Yeah.
So he tells me this. He goes, well, the house isn't mine. I rent it from my friends who own it. And I was like, are they there? Yeah, they're there. Oh. So now we're a renter of a Bay house, not an owner of a Bay house. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
That's a real strike. And then
flag number 1.
I mean, I think flag number 1 was the booty call at 12. So
true,
like this is the flags have gone from like green to yellow to red.
Yeah.
So yeah. So first we find out the Bay House, not his. And then we find out, I'm like, but the boat, there isn't a fucking boat.
There's no boat.
There's no boat. There's no boat. So anyway, I was like, what do you call this? When you like, you're not getting catfished. I met the guy. He's real. But like you lied about all of your fun things.
You call him dementia.
We're gonna, maybe.
You call him a new patient.
Oh my God, maybe that's what it was.
I think he was auditioning to get into the facility.
Listen, I would shout out my facility for sponsorship, but honestly, I'd probably lose my job first.
And until you're getting paid, that's not really an option.
Yeah. So, no boat, roommates at 70 plus years old. That aren't
Single,
spicy.
so
there are
cool.
a couple. So I'm like, okay, what's up with that? And the last one, the piece de resistance, as they say, is that in the flood, because everyone knows Ocean City floods from time to time, his car got flooded. So he also didn't have a car. So when he was trying to set up said date that never happened, he needed a ride. I was like,
and not because he didn't have his license for being too old.
Oh, maybe his license got taken away for all we know. I was like,
and they told him it was because it was flooded.
Old man Joe, get on a bicycle, brother.
Yeah.
Like, it's a beach town.
First of all, if you're trying to give me a baby, you better know how to ride a bike.
Right. That's in more ways than one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like that, so like triple whammy. Yeah. I was like, at this point, like we're done and dusted. We're not doing this anymore. Yeah. And so how things ended with old man Joe was him texting me being like, oh, I really haven't heard from you. Like, again, I just want to reiterate how happy I was to connect. Like, are you feeling apprehensive? I was like, apprehensive, brother? I was like, I'm out. Like, you whatever fished me.
You lied.
Yeah, we can't do.
That was an elderfish.
An elderfish.
That was an elderfish.
Yeah.
That was actually like aspartame sugar. Like you think it's real sugar and it's not. And it gives you a really bad headache after.
Yeah. So shout out to all the actual sugar daddies taking care of their girlies in a nice, consensual, respectful way. And call us.
Applications open.
But you better have a bay house and you better have a boat.
Or you can't even apply.
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay. Until then, we're on a diet.
Till then.